Hello, we're back at it again with one of the Yap videos I'm doing now, bro. So, school started up for me yet today, and I want to talk about it, bro. My experience with school and how it is crazy. Alright, so starting off, we got like kindergarten, you're like all of elementary. That was just really easy. Having a recess, you know, doesn't exist anymore. So, that's all I have to say about kindergarten through fifth grade. Like nothing really happened. You don't remember a lot from those years. You do like cherish them, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Back then, that's like when your hate for school starts because it's like, why do I have to go here? I don't want to be here. What the heck, man? But my hate for school peaked in middle school, and I'll tell you why. These were the longest years of my life. Why? Well, let me tell you about them. Okay. I don't have a script, by the way, so yeah. So middle school is like when the work isn't on like easy bozo mode anymore and it starts to get difficult. And so, like you're starting puberty and you're like having a lot of emotions and stuff. You're like, I don't want to go to school. I hate this place. Boo hoo, I want to play video games all day. I just want to play Fortnite. Yeah, that's how it was like when I was in school. Back then though, because I have ADHD, I used to just say a bunch of random memes. Like I thought Shrek was the funniest thing for the longest time. Uh, yeah, and then that's pretty much that. I just really hated school. I got in trouble a lot, and I don't know if it was elementary school. No, I was elementary school. Yeah, third through fifth grade. I was at a school, and I was a little kid with a really bad case of ADHD. And you know what my assistant principal said? My assistant principal, he was a dude. He was a clown, bro. Like straight up, he said, "You can control yourself, bro." Telling a child with really really bad ADHD, like my dose for I take a certain pill to like in the middle of the school day to help me focus. I take one before I leave and in the middle of the day before lunch. And it was like nobody else has that in the entire school. That's how bad my ADHD is. And then my assistant principal telling me I can control myself. You might as well start speaking to a brick wall, buddy, because it never worked. You have a bald, shiny head. If I see you again, I'm gonna slap it. Baldy. Alright, that's that. Middle school, the assistant principal is worse. Now I'm in high school. Now high school, this is where I currently am. I'm a senior in high school, and my assistant principal, he's really chill. He's really cool. I like him. So we're starting off in high school as a freshman, right? So this is when like my friends, like I have the most friends, and I'm in like a Discord server with all of them, and yeah, we're just like chilling. We're just talking about whatever, We play a lot of games. This was back when Fortnite was in chapter 4, yeah, chapter 4 season 1. We played like a lot then, every single day I'm talking about, and it was just really like simple back then. That was like definitely the best year of my life for high school so far, at least. I don't know about this year. Um, where did that Chelsea attack? I don't know, bro. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about freshman year. It was pretty basic. The high school wasn't a very confusing layout like I thought it would have been. It was just easy to learn, I guess. Huh? Should look at that. That's for if any of you going into high school. Don't worry. High school, it's going to be very simple. In fact, high school may be the best years of your life. I don't know, though. I'm not in college yet. People love to praise college, though. So, I don't know, really. My brother's in college, though. Wow. Anyways, so we're back at it again at the sophomore year this time. Now I have Media 1 class. That's definitely my favorite class. I was in there with I met a friend named Patrick. We both, this is back when I got a job at my local grocery store. It's like 5 minutes away. So, like, bro. And yeah, I was friends with this guy named Patrick who was in my media class, and he also he worked at the grocery store that I worked at. And so, yeah, we were just chilling, doing whatever, and then we started watching a ton of funny videos on the computers, and yeah, we'd finish our projects a little early, and then we would just watch and play funny games on the computers there. Media class is the easiest class there is. And in fact, we use Adobe Premiere Pro, at least at the school I went to. Um, and that's what I use to edit my videos. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, very cool. Haha, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about sophomore year. But this is the point where I'm starting to like school. I like going to school and stuff. I realize how easy it is to be in school, because I'm gonna say this now. When you're in school, those are gonna be the easiest years of your life, because once you get out of school, what do you have to do? You have to get a job and pay taxes if you didn't already. You have to already have known how to drive, because if you don't know how to drive and you graduate, it's going to be really confusing for you. It's going to be difficult or something. I don't know. And you're going to have to like own a house and maintain it. You're going to have to like everything is now on you. So like what you buy, you have to like calculate like how much money you can put into food, how much money you can put into like fun things, bro, how much your like car is gonna be. Can you afford it? Yes or no? And yeah, it's just a lot of stuff, especially with managing money, comes in. And yeah, this is probably like I don't know what it. I think it's like the most people are gonna find like people. It's like love and whatever. Find a girlfriend, boyfriend, find whatever. And probably your years like 18 through like 25 or something. That's like when you're probably gonna find someone, because the amount of relationships that start in high school and end in marriage is a really really small number. I think it's like 5 or maybe 2%. I think it's 2%. If you the percent of people who get together in high school and then marry later on, I think is 2%, and it's 5% for maybe it's 50% for college. I don't know, but still, that's like when you're out of school. That's when if you're like lonely now, you're probably gonna find someone when you're out of school. How? I don't know. Yeah. Hey. Um. What can I say about love though? I'm only a teenager on the internet and stuff. I'm 17. I'm turning 18 in October. Wow. Anyways, um, what next do I talk about? Oh yeah, junior year. I missed this year the most because I had the best classes. I had media two. I only have media one and two classes for at school. I think that's all schools. Um, so yeah, we back at it again in media. Me and my teacher, we become best friends. And and yeah, today on my first day, I like visited him. I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Yo, tell him about my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this, hello." Yeah. Um. Yeah. So we back at it again in the junior year. This is where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely the peak of my school year. People say junior year is the hardest. Thinking back to it, I don't really think it was the hardest. If anything, it might have been like sophomore year or something. And sophomore year, I had I had United States history. Um, Sophomore year, I had biology, but I'm really good at science. I had straight A's in bio and chemistry. Chemistry was junior year, yeah. I have chemistry 2 this year, even though I applied for biology 2 anyways. So, um, yeah, the sciences. When it comes to math and English, those are my worst subjects. And after this year, junior year, it becomes the summer, which low key, for a reason I'm not telling y'all, this was the worst summer of my entire life. But that is a story for another day. It was when I started my YouTube channel though, so yeah. All the OGs out there, they know the go berserk. Alright, so moving on today. So I walk into class. My first class was, oh yeah, my school has a thing called senior privileges. Basically, if you got good grades in the years freshman through junior, you can have senior privileges. Good grades is basically just C's and up. Um, yeah, I think it's anything above a C and above, and like I think it might be all classes. Maybe just like math and English. I don't know. Schools love math and English. Remember that. Um, And most math teachers don't care if you have a calculator too. At least mine didn't. Well, maybe I was just lucky. I don't know though. Alright, so back at it again. In the senior privileges, I found out like, hey, you can go anywhere. And so you know what I'm thinking? Yeah, I'm about to chill with my media teacher every single day. If he has a class. If he doesn't, I'll be very mad. Grr. Brr. Because I want to be like, hey, what's up, freshies, bruh? I am an OG, and when it comes to all the media stuff, I have a YouTube channel, and they don't. That is funny. Lol. There I'm gonna do media club again. I did that last year, but now I'm like the one of the big three. Like it's gonna be me and like probably two other people that are like seniors that are gonna be a media club that like kind of direct the whole thing. Um, yeah, there's media club. So sorry, I stopped recording for a second. All right, so the rest of my classes, they're gonna be pretty easy. You know, I got that one, I got that one. Yeah. Civil engineering, who cares? We got English. In English today, I heard the phrase final report in 8 to 10 pages. Wait a second. 8 to 10? Wait. Oh no. Not that. Anything but that. I've dreaded it for years. After the second I started high school. The senior project. No! Bro, I have to write an 8 to 10 page thing on a senior project. I don't even know what I have to write it on, bro. Oh my god, dude. Like, that's gonna be insane. Hey, I can do it though. Surely. Right? Maybe? I hope? Um. Buh. Yeah, bro. Lol. 8 to 10 pages for a wish me luck. That is gonna be brutal. At least, I think I'm pretty good at, like, yapping a lot in, English class. I can write a lot. Just, like, extend things out longer than they need to be. So, you know, hopefully that comes in good. Hopefully it comes in clutch. Just hopefully. Yeah. So, for what I've learned from my school is that don't miss school too much because once school starts up again, you'll hate it. When you're a youth, when you're a kid, make sure you take full advantage of that. Enjoy every single day of like every summer, every like weekend, you know. Get a job if you're really ready for it because my work week this week, Tuesday through Friday, a 4 hour shift every day from 4 to 8. I'm recording this at 10 p.m. right now because I got home, ate dinner, took a shower, now I'm here. I had to get a little bit more clips, and now I am voicing over this, so hello. Yeah. If you get a job, make sure you're ready for it. And if you do, low key, bro, get a job at Subway if you can. Because I had a job at Subway. Long story why I don't work there anymore. Um, I had to leave. Like, they had to force us out, basically. Everybody who worked there, they had to force out. We got laid off, basically. Um, so, Subway was the easiest thing I've ever done. Half of the time, you just sit on your phone in the back. At least where I worked. I don't know about all locations. But still, like, bro, if not, try and get a job at like a grocery store, but get a job in maybe pushing the carts. Pushing the carts is really easy. You can keep like a water bottle in your car, and when you get hot, you just take a drink out of that. And I think you can wear shorts too. So wow. Anyways, that's what I've learned from my school experience. It's that, and make sure you do your homework. I didn't do a single piece of homework in 8th grade, and I had a bad math grade. I really hated school when I was in middle school. Like, I really, really hated it. More than I hate 1X players now, actually. That's shocking, dang. That's what I'm known for in my house, is the school hater. But now I don't mind it that much. I kind of like it, actually, now. School can be pretty cool. Sometimes, though. Only sometimes. That I know darn well the second I graduate, I'm going to get so much nostalgia from school. So just enjoy it while you can, you know. Make sure you just like make some friends that you can. I have virtually no friends in school now. Like I have friends with people who go to different schools and people who graduated. But in my school building, I have like people I can talk to, I can sit at a lunch table with is zero. And I'm not kidding. I am not friends with anybody in my school. with people that go to different schools, yeah. My best friend goes to a different school than me. Um, we used to go to the same school, but then we went to different high schools. So, bro, yeah. I have nobody to sit with at lunch. I have nobody to talk to. Nobody to get into a group project with. So make sure you get friends. You know, make friends. Find out like if you don't know how to, when you're in a group project, like introduce yourself. You know, like maybe like a mention like to like ask them what are their like hobbies or something. You know, just try your hardest to make friends. Please don't end up like me. It's okay. It gets kind of miserable sometimes. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Just try and make your friends. I have nobody to sit with at lunch. It's depressing, bro. I just watch YouTube videos though. Lol. Um. Yeah, gym class. I asked to be put into a team sport. I got put into advanced weight training. Don't know how they messed that up, but okay. Um. Hey, I wanted to take 2 science classes, but then they said no. I was like, bruh. Okay. I think I'm done talking now. That's all I have to talk about. You know, you took away the stuff that I put down for you. Hopefully. Were you paying attention to this? Were you? Hopefully. I'm gonna play the honor system and say you did. Now, I need to get more clips because I'm looking at a blank screen right now, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna reuse clips. Ha ha ha, yes, yes, yes. You will never stop me. I also forgot my outro. Bye bye.